Hello. So now I'm going to show you actually how to search for images. So a lot of our resources actually have images that you can use for educational use only. So essentially you can actually find it and use it in your PowerPoint presentations as long as for educational purposes. So like D2L, things like that are fine. So what I want to do is take a few moments just to show you some of the resources where you can find them and how to download them and everything. Okay, present now. Hello. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to take you to the library website. And one of the main resources that we have images through is the McGraw-Hill products that I've been talking about. But specifically, Access Medicine is a really good resource for you to use. So when you're looking for, so let's look for the pneumothorax. Okay, click. So what you're going to do is type in what you're looking for. Then you'll click search. And then to limit your results to only images, go to the left side of the page. Underneath filter results, click on the images checkbox. And then what you're going to do is you can click on view in context. And then it will bring you to the chapter that has the image. So it should be in here. Here we go. So what you can do now is you can view full size if you'd like to see it a little bit closer up. And once you see it closer up, you can download the slide in the PowerPoint. And then when you download it, hopefully it comes up. And then you can see that it downloads right into a slide. You can copy this and put it whenever presentation you want. You can see it has a little citation at the bottom. If you don't want to see the full size, you can always just click on download slide to PowerPoint, and you can do that as well. So pretty easy. So there's a lot of different images you can use there. You can also search for images in Access Pharmacy. Just see vaccine. And then images. And then you can see the different things. So what's nice is that they have flowcharts, there's pathways, images you can use. It's all great. So again, you just click view in context. And then you can go. Sometimes it'll go right to the image. Sometimes you have to scroll a little bit for it. It's for whatever reason, sometimes it's not there. However, you can use it. Also, access the anesthesiology. Patient. Okay, so you can see that intubation. I just did that. Click on images. And again, we can go and search. Pretty simple, really, really easy. Now, sometimes you could do, if people say, oh, I can search across all Access Medicine sites. Access McGraw-Hill medical sites, there are many, and we have a few. You can see that we have access, basically this is the list, if you can see it. McGraw-Hill sites, there's probably like 20 sites. Their core collection is Access Medicine. Access Medicine is the main site, and then they have the different specialties. So basically the different ones will have a few different resources and a few different textbooks, but essentially their main collection is Access Medicine, which we have. There's just different specialties, that's all. And so we picked the ones that were kind of core. Access anesthesiology was actually recommended by the nurse anesthesia department, and Access Pharmacy was also, I believe, recommended by the pharmacy, the College of Pharmacy. So those were recommended, so that's why we got those. And they, because they have more students that use them. So that is kind of those Access products, that's where you would find that. However, I do want to show you a few different resources that you might see. So let's go back, look back at JAMA. And I am just going to click on American Medical Association, get to JAMA, and we click on JAMA. Okay, now, if we look, let's see if we got an image in here. Figures and tables. Okay, figures and tables. You can actually see that you can download, okay, some of this information, download into, should be able to download it into your PDF. Show. So that's basically, you can download that information, okay? So another thing that you can do is our friend New England Journal of Medicine also has a lot of content. So let's just say, let's go to New England Journal of Medicine. Let's go to 2017. Let's go here. Okay. Let's look at population health. You can see that right here we have this, and you see the little download slide. We could actually download the entire slide, and it will go, and let me show you this one. Go here, and you can use this right in your PowerPoint slides. Pretty easy. So just so you know that that's there, I wanted you to make sure you're there. So New England Journal of Medicine actually has a few different resources on top of just using the journal images if you'd like to. You would click on multimedia, you'll actually see images in clinical medicine. So if you look at this one, this first one, we can actually download this image as well. Okay, so that's another collection of images in the Images in Clinical Medicine collection. There's also the Image Challenge collection, which basically you can download the slide here. You like this image challenge, and then you can actually have the question, and students can answer the question if they want. So that's another tool that you can use. So that's basically just to show you that is some of the images you can use. I'm going to have a list in the guide that I'm creating for faculty on the different sources of images in our different products. But those are just some of the main ones. One of the other ones that you can use, actually, if I go back to the library homepage, Up to Date. If you click on Up to Date, and then I'm just going to look at, let's look at COVID-19. Open, see if there's anything there. Get COVID-19, and then, let me go back. What I want to do is click on graphics, okay? And there's not a lot here right now. Let's look at a coronavirus infection just to see a little bit. So we want to look at this one. So this is going to be this electron micrograph of coronavirus. So this may be useful. You could actually export again this into PowerPoint, export to PowerPoint, and away you go. Now, if I look at COVID-19, and when I was searching before, you can actually, there's a topic of COVID-19, and sometimes there are, sometimes what you'll see is you'll see images down here. There's not a lot of images right now, but if we search coronaviruses, coronavirus disease, okay, you can do that. You see how it says graphics? You can see figures and pictures. So let's look at pictures. And this is the one I just showed, obviously. And then, like I said, export to PowerPoint. And then you can do that. When I show this to students, they're amazed because then they get free images to use in their presentations. So it's just like, use these resources in case you're looking for some, because it's easy. We know that they're part of our serial subscription, so you can use them for educational use. But we wanted to show you that they are available for you. Okay.